Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how to use the sine, cosine and tangent ratio effectively in problem solving. So here you have the formula of the sine angle theta is the division of the length of the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Cosine theta, it is equal with the division of the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, and tangent, we've learned in our previous lesson, that is the division of the length of the opposite side over the adjacent. How do we calculate these in problem solving? Because there's three of them, and how do you know how to choose the right ratio? So here I've prepared a set of steps for you to follow, and I'm going to teach you how to follow these steps one by one in a problem solving. Right, here we have a question, a problem. We have a triangle, as you see, triangle ABC, and the question says, find side BC correct to three significant figures. Now, just by looking at the picture, triangle ABC, there are a couple of marks on each sides of these two sides of the triangle, so side AB and side AC. And this marking means that both sides, so AB equals BC equals 8 meters, okay? And it is given in the problem, so you can write the word given, okay? It's important, that means you understand the picture of the problem. So this is the reasoning why them two are equal, both of them 8 meters, all right? Now, and that means that this is an isosceles triangle, so this angle here is 65 degrees as well. Now, we need to know how long side BC is. Now, remember something, when you deal with ratios, tangent ratio, sine and cosine ratio, you have to have a right angle triangle. And if you don't, then you have to create it within this shape or outside the shape in any way. So in this case, this is an isosceles triangle. So what we need to do to find the length of side BC, then you draw a height. Draw the height from the corner A. So there you go. This is the height A, which I'm going to label it as AD. Can you see? And according to the properties of isosceles triangles, not this one here, it should be the other one. Just one. There you go, AD. So the height divides the base into two equal parts. So BD equals DC, okay? And that means if you know BD, then you double it to find the whole side, the BC, that the question wants us to know. Right, so we have triangle ABD, it's a right angle triangle because AD is a height, AD, write down height. And that's how, height. So a triangle, angle ADB equals 90 degrees. We build it, so we can put in brackets, we build it, okay? We build it, because we need to have these kind of things to be able to solve the problem. And so there you go, ABD is a right angle triangle. Now, we can use either sine ratio, cosine, or tangent ratio. Let's find out which one is the correct one. Sine, so sine 65, it's equal opposite over the hypotenuse. We know the hypotenuse, we know the sine, but we don't know the opposite, and we don't know this one here, okay? And this is not the sine. We need to know, we need to find, the side that we need to find should be in one ratio. Let's have a look at the cosine. We know the cosine 65 degrees. You can use the calculator. Karna A is the adjacent, so BD, yes, this is the one that we need to find, adjacent. I'm going to put a little dot here. And H, we know the hypotenuse, all right? And then TOA, tangent, tangent 65, we can find tangent 65. O is the opposite, so AD, we don't know opposite, and A is the adjacent, we don't need this one either. So which one, can you have a look now? Which one is the right one? It is the KAH. This one here is the right one. So we have to use the cosine rule or cosine ratio. So cosine 65 equals adjacent, so it's BD, over the hypotenuse, so is BD, over the hypotenuse is 8 meters. Okay, now cosine 65, of course, we can use the calculator here. As always, we need a calculator when you work in trigonometry. And then we press cos 65 equals. The answer is 0.422, 423. So correct to 3 decimal point. So we have, I'm going to draw a little line here. So cos 65 is 0.423 equals, I'm going to write the same, the right-hand side of the question as it is PD over 8. Now, we need to get rid of the 8, and then how do we get rid of the 8? By multiplying both sides by 8, just like that. So cancel them out, and then 8 times 0.423, 0.423 times 8 equals 3.384 equals BD, side BD. Now, it says correct to 3 significant figures. So this is the first, the second, and the third. Now, the fourth is smaller than 5, so the answer is going to be 3.38. And that is going to be in meters because we are working in meters. So meters equals side BD. All right, so we found side BD. Actually, the question wants us to find side, the whole BC. And because AD is a height, that means BD equals DC. Okay, BD equals DC. That means BC equals 2BD. BC equals 2BD. So times 2, our answer times 2, 6.768. Again, 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3. Digit 8 is bigger than 5. That means we round up. So BC equals 6.77 meters long, just like that. 6.77 meter long. And yeah, just like that. So what I have prepared here for you is a question that is very similar to this one. What I've done is just I changed the angle here and the length of the sides, but you have to follow exactly the same reasoning, work independently, follow the steps, and use the calculator. Make sure that you answer the question. Although you might, sometimes we all make that mistakes. We find BD, for example, and we think, oh, that's it, the answer. And we forget to look at the question, what the question wants us, right? And don't forget 3 significant figures. So the answer is not just any answer. Look at all the digits and put right down the exact right answer. So yeah, well done for watching my steps. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.